So what would you like to ask the Dalai Lama?
I'd like to ask him, how come Rinda's such a weirdo?
Oh, fuck off.
He'd go, I don't know, I've never met him before.
What would you say?
I'd like to ask him...
Who's going to win the footy match tonight?
She's got such a seriousness. Such a beautiful woman, isn't
Stop
she?
thinking.
Would you shut up?
I'd like to ask him about anger
Anger.
and personal responsibility and...
Am I going to bump into anyone?
No.
And what?
And why people find it so hard to own their shit.
Would you frame it like that though? He'd go, his translator would be going, yeah, she said own your shit. And he's going, shit, what? Why would you want to own your shit?
Why do people find it so difficult to be honest with themselves and other people, but mainly with themselves? I find is a prevailing question that I have quite a lot. That's what I'd ask. Aravinda?
Who's Aravinda?
Camel man.
He's not here. I don't know who he is.
Look, there's a big hill.
Oh, but he's got my bag anyway.
So, can you explain for the camera, where are we?
What
are we doing?
Yeah, we're at Chenrezig at the moment. We're about to go and see the Dalai Lama talk. What is it, 12:30 or something like that? He's going to be talking for a couple of hours. First time he's been to Chenrezig on Sunshine Coast. I think that's actually the first time he's been to Chenrezig, isn't it?
It is the first time.
Yeah.
It is the very first time.
And being one of the main Buddhist centres in Queensland and Australia, it's sort of...
It's amazing. Yeah.
Well, it's unusual that he hasn't been here before, really. But
Well, he has
And
been asked.
The
great
reason he is
opportunity
here today is because it's my birthday tomorrow, so couldn't make the actual day, but he said, I'll make the day before if that's okay. And that'll do it. That'll do.
It's like I cleaned my property up just in case he was going to come over.
that's along those lines, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be good.
Really need to do this.
I think there's benefit to actually seeing a person actually speak. Like I've seen him on YouTube and whatever, and heard him speak.
Being in someone's presence, someone like that,
Yeah.
I think is pretty amazing actually. Probably the closest
Could be totally disappointing at this stage.
Probably the
You build
closest
it up
I've
too
come
much.
to being in the presence of someone so godlike is when I met Michael Hutchins.
Michael Hutch.
Oh, God, he died, you know.
Mr. Autoerotic Asphyxiation, give us a break. You can't, you're putting those two in the
How
same
do you compare the
sentence
both?
isn't even- yeah.
I met him too.
Did you?
In Dalai. Well, he used to go to all the cafes I used to work at.
Yeah, right.
I actually didn't meet him, I was lying.
He needed a couple more friends around here, I reckon.
Can you stop filming me?
Lie?
No paparazzi, please.
For goodness sake, you lie.
No paparazzi.
I'm such an auspicious guy.
Security. Security.